In this part, I will show you the features on the menu bar. Let's start with File. To import a design, select File, Import Design, and then select a file you want. The design files can only be imported as TIFF, PSD, PSB formats. After the import is complete, click the blue Archive button and select the archive type and save the design. If you don't archive the design, you won't find the design after you close and reopen the software. Congratulations! You have just imported your first design. If you select more than one design, the software will prompt you two options and you must select one of them. If you're importing different designs at the same time, you must select the Each File Different Design option. Then the designs will be opened on different windows. If you're importing a design with its colorways, you must select the Original Design and Colorways option. After that, the design and its colorways will appear on the Colorway window as locked. After the import is complete, click the blue Archive button and select the archive type and save the design. Don't forget, if you don't archive the design, you won't find the design after you close and reopen the software. Also, when you import the design to selected archive, you don't have to import the same design again because it has already saved in your archive, so you can access it in your archive. You can import your own garment mockups from the File Import for Garment field. The garment file can only be imported in PSD format. If you wish to import your own garment mockups, the wear areas of the garment must be separated into channels in Photoshop or another program. The colors of these channels must be white and their opacity must be 0. Also, you have to set the garment sizes to the real size. There is a video which is explaining how to do this process on our Academy page. In addition, we have already generated garment mockups for your CAD presentations. You can access them from Tools Garment Catalog, which I'll explain later. The colorways can be transferred from one design to another design. First, you have to open a design that you want to transfer its colorways. Then select File, Export Colorway Data from the menu bar. Select the colorways that you want to export by clicking on them. Then, click Export Selected Colorways button. Save the generated file to desired location on your computer so we can use it later. Then open the other design that you want to import the colorways. Select File, Import Colorway Data, and choose the file that you have exported before. Then select the colorways that you want to import and click Import Selected Colorways on the opened window. Now, you have transferred the colorway data. You can view the transferred colorways on your colorway window. There are a few things to keep in mind. If you are working with multi-layer designs, the number and order of layers and their colors must be exactly the same. If you are working with multi-channel designs, the number and order of channels must be the same as well. File Relations Manager allows you to add a new colorway that you have generated with other applications. Open the design that you want to import its colorway, then go to File, File Relations Manager. Click the Merge New Design and choose the file of the colorway that you want to import. After the import is complete, click Apply after you are done and view your new colorway as locked on the colorway window. The name of the colorway you want to import must start with exactly the same name as the design to use this feature. If your design has any motif or repeat error after the original design has repaired in Photoshop or another program, the Design Repair Tool feature automatically repairs all colorways by importing only repaired original design. First, if the design that you want to repair is open on your or another user's device, close it. After, go to File, Design Repair Tool, and select the Replace the Old or Faulty Design with a New Design option. Then find the design that you want to repair in your archive by clicking Find in the Archive. After that, you must choose a file of the design which you have repaired in Photoshop or another program by clicking Choose a File. Then you have to choose an option for Merge Colorways field. There is a question you have to answer. If you select Yes, merge the colorways in the old file into the new file. Answer to this question, the colorways of the design will be repaired automatically. If you select No, the colorways in the old file should not be added to the new file. Answer to this question, only the original design will be replaced with the correct one. Finally, click Start Merging to repair the design. However, there are a few things to keep in mind. If you are working with multi-layer designs, the colors, number, and order of layers must be exactly the same. If you're working with multi-channel designs, the number and order of the channels must be the same as well. You can also add channels to your multi-channel designs from the Select the Options section at the beginning. If you want to add channels, you have to select the Adding Channel to the Design Added to the Archive option. Then find the design that you want to add channels from your archive by clicking Find in the Archive. Next, you have to choose the file that has been added channels in Photoshop or another program by clicking Choose a File. Then, click Start Merging to add channels to the design. Finally, select the channels you want to add on the Channel Selection window. When adding channels to multi-channel designs, the pixel size of the selected design must be exactly the same as the pixel size of the original design. Let me show you how to export the colorways. Go to File Export menu. You can select the colorways that you want to export by clicking on them, or click Select All button to select all of them. First, you will see some export type on the opened window. The designs can be exported as TIFF, JPG, multi-channel TIFF, and multi-layer PSD files, as you can see. If you choose TIFF file, the designs will be exported without its channels or layers. TIFF file is a suitable option for sending a design to print. If you want to export the conventional design with its channels, you have to export it as a multi-channel TIFF file. And if you want to export the digital design with its layers, you have to choose the multi-layer PSD file option. But the colorways of the digital design cannot be exported with this option. Only the original design can be exported with its layers. After you choose the export type, select the destination directory from the Save Directory section. Here, you can enter the export sizes according to your preferences. The fabric that you will print the design may expand or shrink after the fabric processing. You can set the shrink rate as larger or smaller from the shrinkage settings here. Shrinkage rate can also be applied to width, height, or both direction. You can adjust the resolution settings by clicking Change Resolution. Design Header generates an additional file containing design information such as the design number, user, date, color boxes, color names, and RGB codes in addition to the export file. If you want to generate this file, activate Design Header and adjust the width size. You can also adjust the repeated export size. Repeated export exports the design by repeating it at the size you entered. And we can add your logo to the repeated export if you want. After you are done with the export settings, click Export to export the design.